What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Sir Jorge the Great, bringing you week 5 of the APM Juniors Division. This week we are facing off Ruben and his Sweeping Serperiors. If you guys want to check out the team builder, it will be up there, I believe. Yeah, up there. A big card showing up right at this moment. And this is another post comp because whenever I tried to do the live battle, I actually forgot to readjust the OBS cutout, so it was actually shifted upwards. You can see the entire battle is just, I just didn't like it, and then on top of that, it was actually very laggy, and so I had to readjust my OBS settings once again, but it's fine. So now we're just gonna go over the battle. You can see the 6 I brought. You can see the 6 he brought. Initially, I thought he was going to bring Togekiss and the Snow, but instead he brought the Scorch and the Shuckle. Scorch sort of surprised me, in all honesty, but, you know, we did walk around that, and yeah. So looking at these 6, I honestly expected Shuckle as a lead, so I really wanted to check out what kind of Shuckle he was. Shuckle, like, ha ha ha. No, Shuckle. And so I decided to leave off with a Heliolisk. I literally, because he did not bring Rhyperior, we were free to Volt, which was just beautiful. It was amazing. So I do decide to lead off with Heliolisk, predicting the Shuckle lead, because it sort of was our best way, aside from Ludicolo, but I was aware that he might have Infestation, and we might be stuck in there forever. So I go for a Volt Switch here. We do about 30%, since actually told us he was max HP, max special defense, and like the special defense boosting nature or whatever. So we go with the Ferrothorn here, and I'm like, okay, we can get a layer of spikes up. This works out. As he goes for Sticky Webs, this is annoying because Sticky Webs will be on the field for the rest of the game because we don't have removal. That's just our team. Our only form of removal is Pelipper, and we didn't bring Pelipper this week, so that's something we do have to live with. Here I just go for a layer of spikes, as he actually goes for an Encore, which sort of surprised me. So we're sort of stuck of going with a for spikes, which I actually didn't mind at all. My goal was to get another layer of spikes. Here I decided to switch out. I forgot that it was Aquaberry. Not gonna lie, as he does go for a Coil. I mean, we're Encore, so we were not gonna stay in that. As he goes for the Coil here, we get the Intimidate off. So now he's +1 defense, +1 accuracy. Here I decide to go for a psychic. I go for a Psychic Fangs. It's pretty neutral play. Just see what kind of set he was. He was +1 defense, so we weren't going to do too much to him because we were max HP, max special defense. But, you know, just get a read on what kind of Scorch he was, or, you know, just an idea. Just get some damage off, basically. We are Rocky Helmet, so he is going to take some damage off of this, off his Fire Lash. Unfortunately, he is going to get the defense off immediately, which is really annoying, but it's fine. What I decided to do here is go for a Morning Sun after this turn, as we go for the Psychic Fangs, just to get our HP back. As he goes back into Shuckle, which sort of surprised me. Here I did believe I switch out, and I go into the Ludicolo. Yeah, so our only way to deal with this, we get Choice Scarf, so basically we're just below our natural, our minimum speed at 132. So as he goes for Rocks here, again knowing they're gonna stay on the field. As he goes into Indeedee, which sort of surprised me. As I go for the Surf, I'm like, holy goodness, he is not surviving another Surf, so I decided to stay in, go for the Surf, as he clicks Light Screen, which is annoying. But you know what, it's fine, because he cannot live another one no matter what. So he actually goes for the Psychic here, knocking us down below 50%, which is scary. I forgot that he was going to have like the Psychic Stab and Terrain Boost. That's going to just do a tremendous amount to us, but we are going to knock out the Indeedee, which is really nice. As he goes for the Dracozolt, here I believe I just sack off my Ludicolo. I think to myself, do I really need the Ludicolo here? You know, we're just gonna go click Surf, and see what he wants to go for. As we've actually revealed to be faster than this Dracozolt, which blew my mind. I was really expecting a Jolly or Adamant Dracozolt with Beak Bolt, because that would just ruin our team tremendously, especially because he does have Sticky Webs up. So, as you can see, he actually is going to eat the Surf because he's under Light Screen and he resists a hit. As he goes for the Beak Bolt, knocking us out, which is completely fine. Here, I decided to go to the Trio, scare this thing out. As I go for the Earthquake no matter what, it was pretty neutral. And so we do about 30%. Unfortunately, we cannot kill the Shuckle, and I don't want Dugtrio to go out because we need him for the Dracozolt, because we know it's our best check for the Dracozolt. So I decide to switch out, go into my Ferrothorn. As he gets up, he goes up for the Encore. Oh, he goes for Knockup, I'm sorry. So he's going to lose some health there. We're going to lose our Aquaberry, which is unfortunate. Realized Aquaberry was for the Togekiss, so I wasn't mad, honestly, down. He's gonna go for the encore here as I go for my final layer spike. Honestly, this is where I have a big brain fart. I should have switched out at this point because he's going to encore me into spike. So, but I decided to stay in. I just stay in a big dummy play, and so he's gonna go basically be at full. I'm forced to switch out. He goes into his trickle, so as I go into my Arcanine, I get the Intimidate off, which is great. I think here I just go for the play rough, pretty neutral play. As he goes back into Shuckle, and it turns out he actually cannot take this plus a Psychic Fangs, which is basically what I go for, to see what he wants to go for. Actually, I go for the play rough. I should have gone for the Psychic Fangs, to be honest, but that's fine. Here he's going to go into Cloister, and here I just decided to sack off my Arcanine. I don't want him to set up, and I wanted as much chip damage as I can. So that's really what the idea here was. As he goes to Liquidation, and it's going to knock us out, he's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage, which is perfect. I go into Shozaki here. I believe now that we have all spikes are up, I just go for the Leap Seed here. It's a pretty zero downside play, in my opinion. As he goes into the Center Scorch, and that's just taking so much damage. Here I go into my Bear Tech, actually. Here I sort of was like, okay, we can't live a Fire Lash. We really do need Ferrothorn for those Iron Barbs, for the Cloister, for the Dracozolt, and for that Mimikyu. So I decided to sack out Beartick, and I think the best possible solution sort of happened here, because instead of going for a Fire Lash, she actually goes for Rest. And I am like, okay, this works out in our favor. So what I decided to do is set up Rain Dance. I'm taking a big gamble here, because he's going to Sleep Talk, because he's going to be Sleep Talk, Fire Lash, Coil, Sleep Talk, Rest, Fire Lash, Coil, there we go. So I'm just like, okay, hopefully he gets Rest. Hopefully he gets, that's exactly what happened. Literally, it's a 1/3 in our favor. As I set up Rain Dance, basically making our, we're back to full, which is amazing, but also our Aqua Wedges are going to hurt him just a little bit more. As he goes into Cloister, so Cloister's going to take a tremendous amount of damage, and again, I decide to sack off my my Beartick to this Cloister. I click Superpower just to see what he wants to go for, as he goes for the Rock Blast. And we're actually, because we are max HP, or basically a bunch of HP defensemen, we're going to live this Rock Blast, which is amazing. By the sliver of health, we go for Superpower, we are going to knock ourselves out. So, down goes the Cloister, and down goes Beartick. So now here, as he goes into this, I believe I go into Dugtrio. Again, I want to chip the Mimikyu as much as I can. I go into Dugtrio here. I think I was reading his Center Score play, and here I just go for the Rock Slide. We outsped him no matter what. The Center Score is taking an incredible amount of damage, and we're going to knock this thing out. As he goes into his Mimikyu, I think here I switch into Ferrothorn, because we need the trio to check the Dracozolt. So as he clicks Swords Dance here, I really wish I had broken the sub, but it's gonna be fine. So here I decided to go for a Leech Seed just to start sapping this Mimikyu away. We can't break the sub, but we can drain his health away. So it's exactly what we go for, as he clicks for another Swords Dance, and I'm like, oh god, this is scary. Here I go for a Gyro Ball, predicting him to go for another Swords Dance, to not only break his disguise, but also to remove 33% of his health. So now he's at max attack, which is super scary. He's only 12%. And we're sort of so here I go for the protect. I want to see what his moves are. So I want to see what his moves are. And so as he's gonna click Shadow Claw here. So basically, I make a very big boy play. On this next turn, I actually switch into Helios, predicting him to go for a Shadow Claw. And what's going to happen here is that the fact that we go into Heliolisk, his Shadow Claw is not going to do anything. We're going to drain him more of his health, and basically we'll be at full for Helios. And so I switch back out into my to my Ferrothorn, predicting him to go for like a to go for the Play Rough, or hopefully the Shadow Claw. Actually, the Play Rough was actually the better play. And so basically he does not eat that. And we're going to knock out the Mimikyu, or the Mimikyu to knock himself out from Life Orb. Here, I decided to sack off Shiozaki. There was no need to keep her around. And so, but Iron Arm is going to, do the work. And then finally, Dugtrio is going to, basically, sweep us, to secure the win. So, yeah. So, what is the moral of the story of this battle? When in doubt, spike it out. The spikes in this game really just came into fruition here. It chipped away the NDD, it chipped away the Mimikyu. It was really that residual damage over time that won us this game, because that Mimikyu, that's the only way we were going to beat it, was through slowly stopping its health behind, or even when this guy was up. So I think we played fantastic this game. I think we played really smart. Even if we didn't have removal, I think it's something we should add in the future. Maybe switch up if we do play Ruben in the playoffs. That's a big if we play Ruben in the playoffs. GG again to Ruben. I had a great time with this battle. If you guys did as well, then please by all means subscribe and hit the like button. I just realized Sir Eggy's all the way on the floor. You guys do know me as Sir Great. Make sure you are pressing the word of a little Eggy. And we will catch you guys in next week's battle. Alright, see you then. Bye-bye.